not going to give you all the information, because we still want a little bit to be secret, but you should be seeing some interesting stuff in this match, and we'll be here to answer questions along the way when we say give us questions. But yeah, so we'll explain what's going on and how what you're seeing is similar and different from in 4.0. Okay, just pulling those up.
Just dropped the video or the volume on my live stream not the live stream, sorry, but my music ever so slightly. But yes, guess who's back the very next day? Guess who's back? Goddamn Subterranean.
Wait. Oh,
yeah,
we're going to do a great unveiling.
Well, there was your unveiling.
Okay, he's been unveiled. Yay! Okay, I just want to do like a really quick poll for the viewers in chat right now. How many of you, if you are here for the first time ever on this stream, put a 1 in chat right now. If you're like, a mumbler and you know this and everything, put a 2. Hey, we're getting some new faces around here.
And a lot of trolls, apparently.
Troll.
Alright, well, let's start poking through some of the changes that we have here. Just reading top to bottom here for those of you. If you're reading ahead, don't.
Wait, Napalm. Let's do it as the things go on. Let's talk about the heroes as we get to
we gotta get the boring ones out of the way. Like terrain.
Hey,
Did you guys know the terrain was smoothed out slightly to reduce jagged artifacts? Artifacts. Wow, artifacts. So, at one point during the game, would we ever say, "Hey, did you notice that one little artifact down there? It's not so jagged anymore, is it?"
Oh, that was very well done. Kudos to
Leaderboard
Echo on
text
that.
has been fleshed to be readable for the colorblind. Yay for the colorblind!
Hey, this part's in here. I don't think this is actually in the changelog, but a lot of you guys were on the website asking for it to be made easier to see who's in the game and who isn't in the game. In 4.1 and onwards, as soon as someone leaves a match, their name is going to immediately be grayed on the scoreboard, and you'll instantly see what's going on. And we just hit 73 viewers. God, I love this channel.
You see 73? I see 62.
I'm seeing 73. Well, down to 70. It looks like
now it's
3 of them.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like 3 of them just realized this isn't actually porn.
This isn't what I signed up for.
God.
Alright, so.
What am I supposed to do with all this lotion?
Some other things that were changed oh so subtly. Killstreak window has been changed from 20 seconds up to 35, which means you have an extra 15 seconds to get double, triple, or monster kills. Not really a massive change because you don't get any extra minerals, but hopefully we'll see more monster kills now. Hero select.
And it should help you get that Epine boner, like, through the roof, being like, monster kill!
I just got a raging heart erection. Hero select fixed bug causing duplicate hero picks. I'm sorry, but we've heard that one before.
Yeah, for some reason people always find ways around it.
The 3rd or 4th changelog that says duplicate heroes have been fixed.
Yes, absolutely. But Brax has done a fantastic job with the hero selection, and he will continue to do a fantastic job finding whatever, like patching any bugs that you find. So keep sending your bug reports in, and Brax will be hard at work patching those. He's just done an awesome job.
Game condition change. Now the camera will pan to the Nidus Worm / feet beacon. Wow, feet bacon when the game ends.
No, Napalm, this is why we have to edit and coordinate what we're going to say, because, like, people don't care about camera movements. Honestly, we're here to see the action, not to look at the cameraman. People want substantial differences, like the death timer being increased by 50%. So now, instead of taking X number of seconds to come back to life, you're going to be taking 1.5X number of seconds to come back to life. Boom. It's moved from hero level times 4 to hero level times 6.
Drac, do you have the latest version?
Oh, probably not.
What is the latest version? I think we just hit a snare in our grand idea because I have. Uh-oh. Where's Brax?
What? I just sent you. I'm reading exactly what I sent you.
Channel said, "Chat MSGing you on SC2."
Oh, and it looks like we're getting a signal from from our team captains. It looks like they're about ready to go.
Yeah, but we
Napalm,
need to
donde
host the
está?
lobby, and I don't know if I have the latest version.
Oh, I have the latest version. I will log in
Yeah,
right now
host
and
it,
I'll
please.
send you up.
Thank you.
Oh,
don't
I
send it
thought
to
you meant
me.
latest version of the patch notes.
Oh
No,
my God.
I'll host. I'll give it to Tack. And then Tack will invite everyone. And then this will go as if we planned it.
Yes, no one on the stream will notice our scrambling to go, oh shit, we need someone to host the lobby.
And for some reason, I thought I was going to make a beautiful loading screen. Okay, creating a game.
Anyways, while he's doing that,
la-di-da-di-da.
you can no longer get assists by damaging allied players. Primary creeps, reduced armor gained per growth stack to 40, down from 50, so creeps are actually slightly weaker as they grow. And the creep aggro duration has been increased to 4 seconds from 3, not a big deal. Rune creeps have been fixed so that if multiple players pick them up, it won't disappear. Neutral creeps now scale slightly less, which means they won't be so hard to kill late game. Here's another big one, actually. Pylons and creep tumors no longer grant a damage bonus. They actually regenerate your health by 0.05 per second of your maximum
Napalm,
health.
I don't think most people realize that they actually granted a damage bonus.
No,
but
9 damage was like nothing.
But it is
helped
good
the
to know
tower.
now that it is good to know that as you're, hanging by your tower in the early game, that you can get an extra little bit of energy regeneration, and that'll keep you in the lane a little bit longer. So,
Oh,
top tip.
here's a good question. Dear Necros asks, at Napalm or Drac, with the death timer, is it designed to reward more skilled players and to help prevent turtling strategies that started popping up in 4.0? Well, dear Necros, the turtle strategy has been around since before 4.0, but yes, it was.
Pretty much, it's making the cost of life, much higher right now. That you really gotta. No longer can you just rely on this ridiculous influx of minerals coming in, but instead every life is actually a little bit precious. That it gives you just a little bit more incentive to stay around in that end game. Strifey asked, "What is the tumor pylon damage bonus?" That is a fantastic question. It's nothing
it
now.
was 9.
It regenerates mana.
Alright, let's get through some item changes really quickly here, just before we go off into any tangents. Bullet time resolution to 1 transition. I don't know what that means. Speed range reduced from faster to fast, down from faster to normal. So bullet time is less noticeable, and it'll proc on a slightly shorter distance. Primal Gutter has been fixed. Coat of Arms has been cleaned up. Zerg Symbiosis and Sanctum Relic were both also cleaned up. Hand of Manx now procs and minions kill enemies. That's specifically for Tosh. The Observer bug that people were exploiting has been fixed. Psyblaster beacons, the energy drain has been increased. And then we're into the giant list of hero changes. So I'll just leave that up on the screen, and we can talk about a couple of them.
Yeah, first thing that I want to talk about is bullet time. And, bullet time was a little bit of a controversial feature that was implemented. And to be honest, I've really grown to love it recently. But on the forums, there's a lot of talk about 4.0, and of course there was a lot of resistance at first, and we were having a lot of people who had never been to the forums before coming in and giving their 2 cents, and we absolutely welcome all constructive criticism. But it seemed like the point that was most contentious, like most contentious, was bullet time. And I really think that this is a fantastic instance where the development team has really taken the suggestions and the feedback of the community to heart. So keep on sending in those suggestions because we're listening, and we want to make this game really as wonderful as it can be, and that really does rely on community feedback.
Hey Drac, I think I just highlighted your favorite change.
What's my favorite change? Oh,
Phase
God.
strike cooldown increased by about 6 seconds across the board. I don't know, in some ways it was normalized, actually that's a lie. You got about 2 seconds, 4 seconds, and 6 seconds.
Okay, phase strike. Okay, for those who are bad at maths, phase strike cooldown at level 4 was increased by 120%. I'm gonna say that again. The cooldown was increased by 120%. Just gonna throw that out there.
Wildrak cuts his wrists.
No, look, I mean, Zeratul has always been you know, he's always had a soft spot in my heart. Some people think that he is like really, really, really overpowered, and some people think that he's really, really, really underpowered. It really does come down to game style, and he's one of those very micro-intensive characters that is very unforgiving for newer players to learn. Requires a lot of agility, and by that I mean
you can
actual...
tell that Echo wrote this changelog.
How so? Whereabouts?
Invulnerability. Oh my. So that's enough of the changelog. So,
alrighty then.
We'll launch straight into some hero comp.
We'll come back to the changelog. We'll come back to the changelog as the match goes on. As we start talking about some of the heroes as we see them.
Protoss has neglected to take Unix. We're sitting on Shadow, Rancor, Kerrigan, Toxie, and Micro. The Toxie and Micro has kind of become a staple of in-houses, but in 4.1, Micro's spatial flux was changed ever so slightly. He doesn't scale as much as strength now. It also costs health to use spatial flux now. I mean, this is pretty standard stuff. Like, there's really nothing interesting to see here. What I was kind of curious, though, is the advent of Shadow now. Back when Shadow first came out, no one really seemed to pick him up, despite, you know, lots of people saying, oh, you know, he's not bad, he's not bad. You know, no one really ever played him, but it wasn't until about maybe like a week and a half after 4.0 came out that a few people finally picked up Shadow and realized just how insanely powerful he was.
Very true. This is one of those examples of the metagame evolving as players start to explore new ways of doing things that really haven't been done before within the current game. And you want to talk a little bit about the Zerg team here?
On Zerg's side, we're seeing a similar combination with the Micro Toxie. They also have a Shadow for their hard carry. Shadow arguably is one of the best hard carries in the game right now, just because if you let him get fed, he's almost unstoppable. Outside of a fed Kerrigan or a fed Zerkan. Then obviously they have a Mandrake for their initiations, and they're also bringing up the rear alt doom with the Unix. So that should be interesting to see how Unix performs early game compared to how he used to. I'm not really sure what Protoss team hopes to accomplish here, but we'll see. A couple other heroes are changed ever so slightly, but not in like drastic ways. And Protoss side, looking like they wanted to go for the level 1 gank. I'm not really sure why they chose to place themselves there, because when they check the rune creep that spawns here in Bottom River, they usually walk a little bit past that. Like, I'm not sure if Protoss would have even noticed if someone had gone for the rune creep. And in houses, people have just kind of stopped going for rune creeps. And up here in Top River, Alt Doom getting caught, but showing off the new fungal toxin to slow down. Actually, is Unix a ranged hero now? Oh my god, he is.
Yeah, Unix has been changed to a ranged hero, and this is one of those changes that's actually happened during the 4.1 internal beta. When he first came out, he was a melee character, and now he's ranged. I think that's slightly more appropriate. And we're going to go up here and see him laning with the Drake up here. And this should really be a very interesting lane, because they do have that high burst damage and the stunning ability, but they're also going to have fantastic lane pushing potential and last hitting and denying potential with those infested Terrans.
Now, Altum choosing not to go for infested Terrans right off the start. He does have fungal toxin, which isn't as effective early on, but as a whole, specifically with Mandrake, it's actually a phenomenal support ability. Unlike the 3.0 and 2.0 iterations, well, even 1.0, when you use fungal toxin, you can no longer snap to target by hovering your mouse just over the top of the enemy hero. One other thing that was changed, Peristalis, or Peristalsis, rather, I always mispronounce it. Back when it first came out, or Unix first came out in 4.1, he moved significantly faster when he was burrowed, but his movement speed since then has been reduced by a hefty amount. It cuts it by about 45% now, which is massive compared to before. when he first came out with 4.1, he used to be able to run it